I'm at the 2023 National Farm Machinery Show, and we're going to visit with Matt from Case IH and talk about this really cool Black Knight Case IH AFS Connect Magnum 400. Really impressive tractor, especially with the RowTrac option. What can you tell us about the Black Knight Demonstrator Program?
So we're so excited to kick off another season of the Black Knight Demonstrator Program. Big Tractor Power viewers, welcome once again. Behind us is a Magnum 400 RowTrac Black Knight Demonstrator Edition. The Black Knight history comes from the JIK side of our family. Dealers and customers came together to paint up tractors with a unique color scheme, black, to signify the Demonstrator Edition. We've done that again. We love our red paint here at Case IH. But if you look behind us, that black and chrome is sharp. On the sides of the cab, there's a Demonstrator decal signifying that tribute to that heritage. Let's take these tractors. Once we get done with the show circuit, when we get the shine off the tires, we'll put dirt on the wheels. Go to work, show off what we build every day in Racine, Wisconsin. Beautiful, powerful, comfortable, high-performance tractors like this Magnum 400 RowTrac that's behind us.
That's an impressive amount of power to put in I always call them a row crop tractor, but more they're a fixed frame, big tillage, row crop capability machine now.
Absolutely. So the sticker on the hood says 400. That's the rated power that our tractor will build when we've got it on a PTO dyno and it's spinning at 1,000 RPM on that shaft, that rated RPM, 400 engine horsepower. But when we lug it down to all that it's got, it actually makes 435 horse. It is impressive. When I hook it to a big tillage tool, away we go. We're able to pull that tillage tool the speed that we want that tillage done in the field, not to the point where we run out of power.
Well, let's talk about the traction. We'll take a look at the track spec here, and as we walk back, we can see it's got also that Demonstrator decal. Even though this is a really cool kind of sports car looking edition of the Magnum, it's a Demonstrator. It's meant to get dirty, and you're taking it all across the country, from rice fields to wheat fields into corn country.
Absolutely. We're excited to have a few of these out. Very limited edition. We enjoyed a few of them last year. We're going to enjoy a few more this year. So keep your eyes open. You'll see some more social media posts with black tractors. You might even see one in your neighborhood. If you want to try one on your farm, reach out to your dealer. Express interest and I want to run one of the Black Knight Demonstrators. And we'll see what we can do to get one to your farm.
And then you've got wheeled versions. I filmed a 400 last year out seeding wheat, and now we've got the RowTrac here. What advantage does the RowTrac bring to the Magnum tractor?
So Magnum tractors, in 2015, we launched the RowTrac concept, a blend of tires on the front axle, tracks on the back, the ability to get power to the ground, flotation. In planting applications, I don't get pinch row compaction like I do with duals because I lay down 2 tracks through the field, not 4 tracks that you would have with a dual tire package. It's about the ability to float light, get the power to the ground, and harness all that productivity of the tractor while protecting the root growing zone of the seeds that we may be planting with a planter behind it. On the RowTrac, we can offer down to a 16-inch wide track for our potato growers and our narrow row customers, 18-inch, 21-inch, 24-inch, and 30-inch wide tracks. So if a customer wants to use a tractor like a 400 as primarily as tillage, we can put the biggest, widest track on it, let it float, let it grab all that soil, reduce compaction, and put the power to the ground.
I almost think of that like they used to have the Wheatland tractors going back to the 1206 and into the 66 series. When you put that big 30-inch track, it's almost like having that Wheatland tractor again. Big tillage, big seeding.
Absolutely. It's all about your application. Keep it mainstream and universal, or if it's the big tractor on the farm, just let it reach out and grab as much traction as it can.
So if I'm demonstrating this RowTrac, tracks are really nice. What advantage does Case IH see in having the front wheel assist or the 4-wheel drive axle with wheels up front and tracks in the back? What is gained?
So the biggest gain there is steering performance. The ability to use that front tire at a sharp steering angle to turn this tractor around. Very, very short to get through a headland turn, get that implement back in the ground and get back to work. It is lighter than adding a track up front. The componentry is simpler, and it protects our customer's checkbook a little bit, rather than having to invest in a track and a drive and undercarriage components to put all of that power and weight through a track up front. Less maintenance, less wear, less overall cost of operation.
And you can flip it into four-wheel drive and get that power to pull you through.
Absolutely, absolutely.
We're up in the cab now of the 400 Black Knight Demonstrator, and even though it has a black hood out there instead of the traditional red one, everything is still a standard Magnum cab inside.
So the beauty is in the paint. Other than that, this is a standard issue tractor. Nothing special about it, nothing that a customer can't order it in red. But we've taken that opportunity to customize the color and the decal package on a couple of them and make them the Demonstrator, the Black Knight Demonstrator. So go have fun with them, enjoy something just a little different, get a little more attention.
As far as the regular everyday Magnums go, what's the horsepower range on them? What kind of transmissions are available for order on these?
So within the Magnum family, horsepower starts at 180 horsepower, works its way all the way up to 400 horsepower with one chassis brake in between. So our 180s, 200s, 220s, and 240s are what we call our small framed Magnum. 6.7 liter engine, CVT or power shift drive transmission in those tractors. Our 240 is CVX drive only, so it is our variable speed transmission only. When we cross over that threshold past 240 horse, we pick up the 250, 280, 310, 340, 380, and 400. Those are what we know as our large frame Magnums with the 8.7 liter engine in. A little more displacement, a little more power. Those tractors are available in either power drive or CVX drive transmission up through 340. At 380, that tractor gets the CVX transmission only, no power shift option. When we go to the 400, like we're sitting in today, that's power drive only, no CVX drive option. But what's unique about the 400 is it is our new 21 speed transmission rather than the 18 or 19 speed in the smaller models. So a unique transmission to get all that power out of the 400 to the ground, whether it's through tracks or tires.
I was really impressed how smooth it was when I filmed the 400 wheeled Black Knight Demonstrator. It just a seamless transmission. I was really impressed with that on the 400.
When we had the chance to redesign our transmission, shift quality, and the brake point and ratios between gears were where we focused. And I'm glad to see our hard work paid off because you noticed it.
That's right, and the customer who was running another brand noticed it too. That was the purpose of the demonstration, and he was sold on it.
Job well done by our engineering team.
That's right. So if people want to learn more about Case IH Magnum, what's the best way to learn about that, or how can you sign up for the Demonstrator program in your area?
So Demonstrator program is something we offer through our dealers. So, as always, see your local Case IH dealer. Come find us on caseih.com. But specifically, if you're interested in the opportunity to try and get a Black Knight demo out to you, understand there's only a couple of them running around the countryside. Visit with your salesman, visit with your dealer. We'll try and get to you. It's the best we can do.
And one last question. I know people are going to ask, can I buy a Black Knight Magnum? Can I put one on my farm? How does that work?
The Black Knights are very elusive and very rare, but there will be a few customers that get to own them when we're finished with the demonstration tours. So visit with your dealership, visit with your salesman if you're serious about owning one, but someone's going to get to own them.
Very cool, and that's what they did back in the late 60s, 70s with the original Agger Kings, the Black Knight. They ran all season, and then someone got to take one home.
Absolutely. Take pride in what we demonstrate, and we take pride in what we offer to our customers to support their farming operations.
Well, thank you for your time, and I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing this very tractor out in the field.
All right, sounds real good. Thank you.